Hello, good day everyone. I am Adiola. You are welcome back to my channel once again. I am Adiola of Dante Fashion School, School of Elegance and Styles. We're into fashion designs and bag making, and then today we'll be continuing the bag we drafted last time. Do you understand? Which is this fashion chain bag with a side gusset. So this is the continuation of the video, which is the sewing part of it. So please watch closely and then calm down to watch the video. And I'm very sure you're going to like the video. So without wasting much of our time, please let's get started. So the first thing now we need to do is to cut it out on our material. So I already have my material cut down. So I'll be needing 2 pieces of main body. Yeah, this is the main body. So I'll be needing 2 pieces for that, which is the front body and the back body. So I have it cut down already. And then for the side gusset, I'll be making use of 2 pieces. I'll be cutting 2 pieces out. Can you see? So I already have my 2 pieces cut out already. So the next thing is my down gusset, the down part, which is the bottom part. I will be needing 1 piece for that. And then for the flap, I'll be using 2 pieces. I'll be needing 2 pieces for that, which is the main flap, and then I'll be using the other one as the lining. Do you understand? So now let's get started. So the first thing I'll be doing now is to create my hole. Don't forget, what I need to just do is to just trace out the hole on the material, and then I'll be piercing that hole. So now I'm done piercing my hole. Here is one of the sample I've made already. So can you see the back? Can you see the eyelet? Can you see the snap button? I'll be needing the snap hook, and then on the side gusset I'll be needing my rivet pin and then my D-ring. So can you see the button? I'll be needing my press button, my back press button. So the next thing I need to create now is where my press button is going to stay. Do you understand? So I need to mark where it's going to stay. So in doing that, I'll be coming down by 1.5 inches from the upper part. Please pay attention to this side. I'll be coming down by 1.5 inches from the upper part, and then from the side I'll be marking out 2 inches from the side, from both sides, from the left side and then from the right side also. So 2 inches, don't forget, 2 inches from the side and then 1.5 inches from the upper part. So what I have in between the lines is 4.5 inches. So don't forget, what I have in between the line is 4.5 inches. So the next thing I need to do now is to find the middle. So I have to locate the middle of 4.5 inches. That gives us 2 1/4. So I need to chalk that to 1/4. So the 3 lines where I chalked, that is where the 3 line where I mark, that is where my press button is going to stay. Do you understand? So I'll be making use of 3 press button, and that is where my press button is going to stay. So I'll be tracing out the line so that I can pierce that part. So now the next thing I'll be doing now is to replicate the same process for the flap. Do you understand? So since the flap and the main body is going to carry the press button, so I need to replicate the same process for the flap. So the next thing I need to create now is my snap button. So I have 8.5 inches, and then finding the middle, and then from the down part I'll be coming up by 2.5 inches for my snap button. So I'll be coming up by 2.5 inches, and then I'll locate the middle of the width of the body. Can you see that? So I'll be tracing the line on the main body. So now I'm done fixing that. Don't forget, this snap button is going to be on the front body. Do you understand? Why the press button is going to be on the back body? Please don't get it mixed up. Do you understand? The press button is going to be on the back body, while the snap button is going to be on the front body. So now I'm making my press button. So now I'm done making the press button on the back body. So the next thing is to trace out this on the flap. Do you understand? So don't forget the flap will be coming from the back to the front. So I need to shock where the snap button is going to stay also. So that is what I'm trying to do now. So now once I'm done locating where the snap button is going to stay, so what I need to do is to create the hole and then replicate it on the material. Do you understand? So don't forget we'll be doing 2 pieces for the flap, but we'll be replicating it on just 1 piece of the flap. I'll fix my snap button. So now the next thing I need to do now is to create a straight line. Is to create a straight sewing on the both front and back body. Do you understand? So just watch me closely, you understand what I mean. Just a straight sewing on both front and back body. So now I'm done creating the straight sewing, which is the first step. So now the next thing I need to do now is to fix my side gusset. But before doing that, I'll be fixing my d-ring to the side gusset. And in fixing my d-ring, I got a small piece of material, and what I use for the measurement is 3.5 inches by 1 inch. Do you understand? So that is where I'll be fixing my d-ring. And then in doing that, I'll be creating a hole also. Don't forget, I'll be creating a hole where my d-ring is going to stay, where my rivet pin is going to stay rather. So I'll be creating just 2 holes. So I'll repeat the same process for the other side also. So the next thing I need to do now is to replicate the holes on the side gusset, since that is where I'll be fixing it to. So all I just need is just to replicate the hole, and then I'll be piercing that also. So now I'm done fixing my d-ring to the side gusset. So the next thing I need to do now is to fix my eyelet on the main body. Don't forget we've not yet fixed it, so I'll be fixing my eyelet to the front and back body. So now I'm done fixing my eyelet to the front and back body. So the next thing I need to do now is just watch me closely. So the next thing I need to do now is to join the down gusset with the side gusset. Do you understand? So I'll be joining it with just half an inch. From where there is a space of 3/4 to the upper part, do you understand? So that is where I'll be joining it. The space in between, that is where I'll be joining it with just half an inch. So now I'll be repeating the same process for the remaining side gusset. So now I'm done. Can you see how it looks like? So now we have just one piece. So the next thing I need to do now is to just follow the shape. Don't forget I'll be fixing it to the side. So what I need to just do is to just follow this shape with half an inch. So don't forget what I need to do is just to sew it with half an inch. And when I'm done with my sewing, if there's any excess probably at the curve part, you can just trim it off. Do you understand? So but just make sure you fix it correctly before trimming off any excess. So now I'm done fixing the first part. So I'll be repeating the same process for the other side also. Do you understand that? So just follow the process, you get your desired results. Can you see the edges? Can you see the curve? So just watch closely, you understand. Can you see the curve? Now I'm done fixing both sides. Yes, I'm done fixing both sides. So the next thing is for me to fix my flap. Don't forget I said I need two pieces for the flap. One for the flap, main flap, and the second one for the lining. So this is it. And I'll be fixing my press button to the other side also. So now I'm done fixing my press button. Can you see? So, and I've done fixing my snap button also. I hope you get that. So this is my main flap and the other one will serve as my lining because I'll be using it to cover the press button and then snap button. Do you understand that? So this is what I mean. So I'll be sewing both together. I'll be joining both together. I'll have to join both together. So can you see the outcome? So this is the outcome of the bag. So the next thing I need to fix now is to fix my chain. Yeah, the eyelet there is purposely for the chains, so I'll be fixing my chains. And then for the side also, I can choose to fix in the back strap or a chain, also fashion chains. I actually decided to make my own a removable one. I mean the flap. So you can decide that you don't want a removable one, probably just want something you can sew, like you attach it by sewing it on the body. But I decided to make my own a removable one. Do you understand? So now I'm fixing my chains. I think I used about probably 2 years or almost 2 years of chains. Yeah, you can decide that you want something longer than that. It all depends on your own preference. And then for the fashion chain, for the big fashion chain, I make use of about 18 inches. Yes, it all depends on how long you want it to be as well, but it must not be too long. Do you understand that? So that's all for today's tutorial. Yeah, that is all for today's. So you can decide that you want a chain that is more longer than this. You just have to increase the length. Do you understand? So can you see how lovely the bag is? So don't forget the flap. I said I intentionally made it to be a removable one. So you can decide that you don't want a removable, but I'll prefer the removable one to the one that is not removable. Do you understand? So that I'll be able to sew other colors as well for the flap, and then I can just rock it anyhow I want. Can you see that? So I'm here to fix the lining for this, the cover up, which is the lining for this flap. Do you understand? But this is my main purpose of making it a removable one. So I'm very sure you enjoyed today's tutorial. And if you know this is your first time of coming to my channel, you are in the right channel. You're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. And then even though you've been coming but you've not yet subscribed, please do well to click on the subscribe button, and then don't forget to click on the notification button so that you'll be the first person to get notified anytime a new video is being uploaded. And if you know you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much. Love you. Bye.